Tries you might the book is stiff. Oh, what did it say about the? It needs to be. Some sort of incantation needs to be read when the incense burns. Use the Fire Lord's Ember. The Fire Lord's Ember sears through the protective material and lights the candle. You watch the flame dance hypnotically away. Put them to the book. I need to say something, don't I? Oh, there's two. Some sort of incantation. Oh, wait. Oh. We didn't say any incantation. The small DLCs you can get cheaper in the main DLC bundle. They aren't very terribly expensive. I enjoyed the game. Enough worth buying them. They always give you the first mission as a teaser regardless. It sounds really good. I don't know. I need to find some way to play. Speaking of, I am thinking about, like, not playing Valheim. I don't know whether to give it another week or, like, ditch Valheim for another game. I think at the moment I kinda am not having much fun with it. I don't know whether that's bad or not. I feel like walking around for ages in Valheim seems to be kind of boring. I don't know. I'm kind of split mind about it. It's early access. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe of just not playing it until it's full release. Yeah. I think my problem is that I found my world seed isn't very good. And I think it would take me, because I've spent 6 hours trying to find a good swamp. I think it would take me a lot longer than I'd probably want. I don't know. I'm either going to give it one more week or just switch up to something. I said what we could do. I could play this through the week and then do an IRL stream of you walking around instead. I would if I could. You know I would. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna take a quick bio. 1 second. Okay. Armaments of legend. These gauntlets of legend were carried from draconic components only by the finest smiths of an age-long past. To repeat the process, one would need two components, nearly impossible to find today: a dragon skin, and the heart of a dragon. Considering the beasts haven't been seen for centuries, finding these would be tricky indeed. Still, a few of the ingredients are rumored to exist in the world today. Merchants long spoke of a dragon skin somewhere in the far north, sealed under lock and key. Finding it would be instant fame and fortune for any trader. The dragon heart was held by an ancient magus named Belvros, who used power of the heart to fuel his necromancy. He was entombed in Deadwatch after his death. Ah, so something's in Deadwatch. Okay. Maybe some sort of recipe or something. Yeah, so I think what we'll do, maybe next week, I think we'll drop Valheim for now, and I think we'll do a vote, maybe. Or I could do one of the games Ethereal gave me, maybe. But we could just blast through this game and then pick up something else. Ragnarok was said to be the deadliest weapon a mage could yield. At the end of days, it was known. The last bearer of mighty staff saw fit to disassemble the thing, whittling it down. Oh, it's a staff. All three major DLCs is $79. Each minor DLC is $15. I'm not sure about paying for a minor DLC. Because it would be, if you were playing Destiny, like, properly, you'd have to buy that, though, wouldn't you? It'd be required if you were playing it seriously. It's like paying for a patch. Does it raise or change the game levels, like the actual play style, or? It looks like buying a major DLC and the other three medicines is $70. Full year of content. Yeah. I don't know about paying for minor ones. Like, if the minor one actually gives you more levels, story, unique loot, and content missions. Yeah, because you'd have to buy that, wouldn't you? If it's got unique loot, because otherwise you'd be cut off from the rest of the players in the game. I don't know. But if you can get a pass, like a year pass, that's all right. Whittling it down, simple walking stick, cutting it as the only way for a gentleman to get around. The staff could be reassembled, but the core was taken to Mysterious Strange's grave. Only by summoning him, we could begin the process of recreating Ragnarok. The refined owner buried somewhere in the Southern Weald's graveyard. Okay, so you need to go to Southern Weald's in Deadwatch. I don't know if we're going to recreate that staff, though. It seems like work. Argus, hallowed bulwark. Right, so this is like a place where it's going to tell you about in-game weapons. So bulwark's like a shield, I think, right? A symbol of hope and protection. The shield went missing after Argus died. Though his body was interred in the red grave, the bulwark was not only a symbol for the people, it was literally hallowed. Enchanted by a powerful mage, the shield could repel corruption from vile essences, even drawing their power to strengthen itself. A blood demon known as the Hunger sought to find Argus's bulwark and could destroy it, or failing that, hide it. He gave it to a planeswalker. A planeswalker! Who was last seen traveling between the Siege Coast and Harm's Way. The motivation for the Hunger to hide the shield is unknown. He disappeared to find it Varus. The loot isn't always worth. The season is unique loot. Was just a bow. But it's not your jam. A few seconds ago, a grenade launcher and left a huge blob on the ground that stayed there for several seconds. Okay. Do you have to earn the... I suppose you have to earn the loot. You just buy it and get it, right? Come here, I want to fight you. Okay. She needs a heal. But they all need a heal, really. Let's... No, we don't need to stun. Let's stealth. Let's taunt. Mass heal. Yeah, major DLC, I could see that, yeah. If the raid comes out, you definitely want that. And how many per year did you say it was? 3 per year? And you haven't moved in the traffic? What's the deal? I mean, what is it, 5 a.m.? Has somebody had an accident? One major 3-man, okay. Fire. Yeah, exactly. A major DLC is like an expansion. That makes sense. A major incident? Yeah, okay. 3,000? Holy good lord. Thank you, Monika. Let's go. Okay. Is this a boss? Resting at the top of the stairs is a mysterious pool of thick red liquid. It appears to be blood. Laps and swirls are gently moved by some unknown force. In its center rests a vessel, intact, pristine, safe for the blood stains at the base of it. Take the vessel. Hell yeah. Dig the empty of blood vessel. Return with free... What? What? Where's that quest popped? Oh, here we go. Dip the empty vessel in the blood fountain at the Crimson Gardens. Return with 3 ancient vampire fangs to the Pale Cathedral along with the filled blood vessel. Okay. Destiny just has some fantastic lore, but a lot of it's like Dark Souls. You got to read the lore. Yeah, I never paid attention to the lore of Destiny. Although it's kind of simple though, really, I think. I mean, I followed along with the main story ish, but I didn't get like the ins and outs of like was it the Vex and the time stuff? I didn't really understand that. And to be fair, I don't really get why there's ghosts and like how they have resurrected people. It's getting deeper since season 4. Okay. Is that a dude? Can I open that? Nice. Calamity. Crafted during an 18 war, its mighty weapon is captured and assembled to prove purity. As part of the cannon was used to construct a war golem rumored for use by airship pirates. The energy cell was placed in an experimental duo of tanks by finally the material used to stabilize the output. Yeah, this is pull it. Nice. Season 13? Wow. That's popping off of Destiny. These pistols were commissioned by a bandit leader in Junktown who intended to use them for means of solidifying control of before completed, Gunsmith was found dead, likely assassinated. Recently, an effort was made by Black Market Group to finish off The finishers sell the pistols, known as salvage runners. They managed to gather most of the parts before infighting group tore the group apart. The last known person to possess the components wrote to his associates saying he was lost in an endless maze of hedges. Year 4. Still, it's good that they're keeping it up to date. Not much has been recorded about the history of the weapon. They have future plans for it as well, don't they? Excuse me. Jesus. Crossplay. Wow. That's massive. How are they going to do that? Because surely people on PC would have advantages. Or can you only play PvP with people from your own like system? Not much has been recorded about the history of this weapon, save for extreme power, which draws from the unknown source. The blade is long missing, presumed stolen or destroyed. Infusing a specially attuned blade with the spirit of awakened warriors is said to awaken the cursed blade, summoning its power. Once spirit. Well read. Wow. Nice achievement. Yeah, I'd be very interested to find out how they're going to do that, because crossplay between consoles and PC, especially for shooting games, isn't a good idea. Not a good idea. Something must have lost an eye, which is embedded into this ring, winking repeatedly. Yeah, I get it. It's not that much in the way of content, but it's the only competitive part of it, right? I suppose you could say it was competitive in terms of getting loot and defeating bosses, but like in terms of player versus player, it's probably the area you'd be worried about the most in terms of crossplay. It would be for me anyway. Leave. Weird little church. Battle with many rounds. 2 rounds, okay. Need to take the elemental out first. Yeah, I hate PvP generally. I was thinking this morning about how the older I get, the worse I find playing PvP is. And maybe that's like an age thing. Like, I feel like I can't really compete with kids that have got like a billion days off and they don't have to work and they can just sit there and get better at the game whilst I have to work and, you know. Like, with age comes responsibility. I'm no longer the kid that can spend all night playing Counter-Strike. Yes, exactly, yeah. That's why I play WoW, essentially. Competitive PvE. Has that got a health? Yeah. It's not damage, that one. Considering she's taking a right clobbering, she's doing pretty well. Yeah, I hear the race for the Destiny 2 PvE is quite competitive. Excellent. I'm gonna sit down, actually. Been stood up for an hour and a bit. I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Calm down to my level. Okay. There we go. See, like if I sit up, I find that the camera's too high, or too low down. World's first raid completion. When a yeah, I can imagine. That's something I'd be very interested to watch. Is like players that play the game blind, who don't know the strats for certain raids and stuff. Like I'm far used to playing like WoW, where everything's already mapped out. Like you go into a new raid and it's already been play tested and completely scoped out on PTR. It's kind of annoying. There's not really any skill to it, because you're just following a guide. Okay. That's too fast. Yeah, I think you need to devote a hell of a lot of time to it. Like, you'd need to be really devoted. Like, you'd have to have, like, no job, no life. It's quite the commitment.